Feel like I'm on a high, floating on cloud nine. Never wanna come down, always here for my, never clowning around. You know I got you 100, yeah, I'm holding it down for you. Yeah. Where can we go when nobody is watching? Somebody home, is there another option? I've been waiting by the front door. Tell me I got this feeling, sweet and soft like cotton candy. Healing when ain't no lies, just where does it come from? Baby, you don't stop, shatter from rooftop, holding on. Your loving is feeling when sweet and soft like cotton candy.
Said I've never been one for all the dramatics. It's not really my style, Tom, you know, it's not my thing. But your touch feel like tequila sunrise. Fellas, I don't ever get enough, I'm like an addict. Not a real one, but like kind of sometimes, you know. Sweet perfume, off the fumes, I'm so high. Where can we go when nobody is watching? Somebody hold it, is there another option? I've been waiting by the front door. Tell me I got this feeling, sweet and soft like cotton candy. Ain't no lies, just under. Where does it come from? Baby, you don't stop. Shout it from rooftop, holding on. Loving is feeling sweet and soft like 85.
Don't know, now you know. Left my bravado by the front door with the coats. She said I need to open up. I said how so? She said well how you feel about me? Oh well, you know. Marshmallows, ice cream, my sweet, sweet addiction. Tequila sunrise, get my fix Twix. Hershey kisses, sipping through the Milky Way. Sipping on vanilla shakes. Other girls are sugar free, but baby, you're my sweet escape.
Feeling
Sweet and soft like cotton ice cream. Ain't no that's just understanding.
come from?
Baby, you don't stop.
Shatter from rooftop, holding on.
Loving is feeling sweet and soft like cotton candy. John, tell him how we. Eight and five, tell him how you be. Why so? Oh yeah.
Yeah. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the
Hey,
Latched Podcast Season 1, Episode 6, man. Bro, I was just trying to singing my heart out after that, man. What's up, boys? How we doing?
what's up, boss?
We good brother, good. How
Yeah,
are you guys?
All good, all good. Just wanted to shout out to the bro, Sam V, and also his collective, YSO. Thank you for letting us jam your track, which is Cotton Candy. That one was the live version. Check them out on Spotify. They've got their first album, which was up a couple months ago. Really good songs. Love it, man.
Yes.
All good. How we doing, man?
Nah, that was good. That song got us getting us in the
Yo.
mood.
I just wanted to drink some water.
Some holy water.
Just want
But
to get
anyway-
into some Cody's. Oh,
We'll leave those Cody chats last week. Eh?
all right,
Um,
all
After
right.
hours, eh? After hours.
Just a quick shout out to our sponsors. We've got Crucial Flooring. Thank you, Luffs, for Anthony. No, thanks, loves for all of your help and your support for us since day dot. Always coming through for the boys, and also to our bro, Matt McFarlane. Thank you, bro. Always appreciate the support you've also hooked us up with from the get go as well, my man.
Sure, boys. Yeah, thanks for the support. Anthony, Ralph,
Yes.
and Maddie.
Yes, we love it, mate. We love it.
Anything flooring, anything carpeting, whatever. Just look up Crucial Flooring on Facebook and then message them if you want to get anything done. All right, boys. How's the week been? How's the week been?
It's been a happy week for myself. Been down here in deep down south, you know. It's always good to have a win. Yeah, so feeling good.
It's good, mate. That's really good. The Temuka Mongrel is happy this week.
Oh no!
What's how you so?
Yeah, could be better. I was fairly under the weather for the past week.
Oh, okay, sorry.
But the sports made up for it.
Yeah.
Both teams won. And
wow.
moving on.
Nice, bro. That is real good. Also, just a big what's up to our viewers tonight and our listeners. If you're listening on our on like Spotify or Tidal or wherever you're listening to, big show tonight. We got a lot to cover. How we're going? What have we got, Mano? We've got like cricket, Women's World Cup.
Women's World Cup. We got some small mention of the GOAT NFL. couple of rugby mentions as well, and also a reminder of our fantasy leagues. So,
Yeah.
So, in saying that, all those for fantasy league. Sorry, excuse me.
Oh, good.
Shout out to our fantasy leagues that's on Instagram and everything. Shout out to the brother. His name is Tama Bandit, also known as Patrick Tomasil.
Hey, Pat Thomasil.
Yes, he is carving up the league. So he's leading our league at the moment after this the first round.
How much did he score over the weekend, bro?
Altogether, he scored 931 points.
So
And, mate, that's just another level, mate.
How much did you score?
Oh, like 751. Yeah.
That's disgusting.
Take it easy.
not too
It's
bad.
appalling. Yeah. So everyone out there watching, we still got open league on our Instagram. So just have a look, join in. Like we say, we're not professionals, but join up. Should be fun.
Nah, that's all good. That's all good, man. We started off with one, and then we ended up with two, right?
Yeah.
And now we've got three.
Now we got three.
But that is off the back of like a lot of people who missed out on the first one. They were still keen to join, so that's why Tez opened the second one. Oh shucks, we were talking about Tez. You guys are probably wondering where he is too.
Yeah, so you guys, Tez had his shift tonight. He won't be joining us, but he will be listening in the background. Try to tell him to call in sick, but he won't. So have a good shift, Tez.
We're like all normal people. We do have jobs and lives after a while outside of our podcast. So
Oh, we've got one right here. I think this is off the back of Fantasy League chats. Don't worry, he won't be here for long. So Dave and Pat Thomasil, our leader on the board, is they're good friends, and I think David scored well over the weekend too.
he did.
Okay.
Yeah,
Just quickly, David, if you can give us a shout, how much did you score, please, David? Thank you for your comment.
If it's below me, then just delete your message. Eh?
Nah, I think he scored in the 900s as well.
Yeah.
So
David? Nice.
Yeah, he's the only guy I know
get
who joined. Joined all three leagues.
Whoa.
because he's that guy.
He's that guy.
It's the fantasy guy.
But no, so those leagues are still up, and I think that second and third one starts this round, bro.
This round. Yeah.
All right, safe, man, safe. From there, you guys, we can go into our Women's Cricket World Cup update.
Yeah. Go for it, man.
Yeah,
Take it away.
sweet. Do you still have the opening music for that, or do I just? We didn't quite work that out.
Yeah.
Welcome to the anyway, white friends, we got sussed. They got sussed by the Australian team on Sunday over the weekend. And that was unlucky 13th. That was 13th straight loss against the Australian team. And that was a shellacking. We lost by 141 runs in when we fielded first, and we were looking good. At one stage, we were 97 for 3. So I thought that we'd be in good stead for a good chase. But from there, I don't know what happened. Our fielding fell asleep, and our bowlers fell asleep as well. So we ended up having to chase 297, and by the 30th over, we were all out for 128. In saying that, I'm still backing our girls. They still have a chance to make to the finals. They just have to win at least the next two games, I think, which is against let me see, South Africa on tomorrow, actually, England and Pakistan. England, they're not faring too well, but they've got a good back end of the tournament where they've got some of the easier teams, and also Pakistan, who is sort of around the mid-table. If we can win 2 out of those last 3, we can make it to the semis, in the hopes that we don't feature against Australia, hopefully until the final. Yeah, until the final.
Yeah.
But now, keep an eye out on our Women's Cricket World Cup. Like they're playing all over the country at the moment, all over New Zealand at the moment. So it'd be good to get out there and to support our ladies who are representing us in this tournament. And that is our Cricket World Cup update. Thank you.
Thank you, Rance.
No, all good.
Oh, true.
Let me
so
see.
Over to another. Was it another? What's the shape of their ball? The NFL ball.
Just got a comment here from Christian Semo, one of the relatives. You talking about Bahrain this weekend, Formula One?
Yes.
For those who are watching Formula One on Netflix, go and watch it. You'll be hooked. You'll probably find a team. But reply back to you, Christian. Yes, we are ready for Formula One. We're ready for Bahrain. Good testing from outside the Mercedes team. And we are looking to take our Red Bull, because I know your team is a mid-table team. Thank you, Christian.
I read that Lewis Hamilton's not even coming in as a favorite for that one. Is it Verstappen?
Nah, it's Verstappen. He won last year. So
he won last year's one.
Yeah.
What was controversial win, was it?
Very controversial. It should have been the win to Mercedes and Sir Lewis Hamilton, but
Sir,
I don't know. That guy just it's hard to explain. He just won.
Bro, I've been to that race. I've been to that racetrack as well.
In Bahrain.
Yeah. That's where I met.
That's right. You went to.
Yeah, bro. I met the Crown Prince when I was there as well. They had some endurance race that was on.
Man, should I ask them for like $100 or something?
Bro, I asked them for $10.
Christian Silver Brothers, he told me to comment.
Oh, did you just want to talk about him? Was that why? Is that why you told Christian?
Listen, gentlemen.
Oh, gee.
This guy is full of it. All right, he's a bit sick. He's sick and he's at home. He just wants to make.
So when we meet up at 8:30, you could bring it up, eh?
The old surprise ones, eh? Also,
Hey man, I'm
Yeah.
just reading off the comments, man. I'm just reading off the comments.
so the F1's tomorrow, eh? Anyway, NFL
Yeah.
Good
talks.
sport. Good sport.
Our bro Mana wants to talk about his goats, the goats. Bring it, bro.
The goats.
Bring it.
Yes. Shout out to the Tomasi Brady.
Tomase Belete.
Belletti, yeah, he's half
Oh.
Ugandan, half Samoan,
What?
and full goat. Nah, shout out to Tom Brady, man. Far out. He must have got sick of waiting on the sidelines and
I'm
all
not
the
shouting at Tom
screamers.
Brady. Well, what else does he need to prove, bro?
Do you know? Yeah. Do you know
What
what, it
else
was?
does he
Oz?
need to prove?
Do you know why he's coming back, Oz?
Why?
It's because he saw how much the petrol was, and he was like, "Bro, stuff this."
And I've seen
I reckon he's coming back because he got knocked out from the Rams, and there's some
Well,
unfinished business there. So
unfinished business.
probably seeing them winning it, he's like, "Oh, yep, I want to come in, try and get another ring."
That's probably what he means by LFG. Like, let's effing go.
It's-
Yeah.
I got a feeling. Here's my short little theory that you guys asked for. Remember, I reckon Tom Brady's going to come back. They're short in the wide receiver area, so guess he's retired. And his old mate from the Pats. I
Edelman.
reckon-
Edelman.
Yeah, some weird thing. He's gonna
So you have a
try to
theory
pull him over to the
Edelman will
Bucks,
come
eh?
back to go Bucks?
Yeah.
Really?
Well,
I
Gronk
reckon.
did it.
Yeah.
True.
So yeah, that's my theory anyway. What do you
They
guys
got a
think?
new. They got a new wide receiver as well, didn't they?
Yeah.
Russell Gage.
Gage.
Yeah, bro, he goes good as well. So they've got him
Yeah.
as well as Mike Evans.
Yeah.
I think
But-
Brady's Brady, man. He's just gonna try and, he's gonna try and win everything from the start of the season. He's gonna try and get a Super Bowl before the season's in. I don't know if this will be another season. He'll be like at the end, be like, "Oh yeah, I'm retiring," or he's just gonna play everyone again. If he loses again, he might just want to keep going.
But all I know is with his, he just did Big Ben dirty, like overshadowing his retirement and then just
right.
being at East and then coming back, bro. Big Ben deserved that by himself.
Yeah. It's like haha jokes.
And then after that,
I'm
just
back.
instance, and then let's effing go. I'm back. It's like, oh man,
He wanted to own Big Ben one more time.
Yeah.
But anyway,
So-
he.
Yeah.
we
What do you
wish
guys reckon though? He's Bucks favorites or nah? Too soon?
that, bro,
too
that
soon.
automatically. Oh, I reckon that automatically puts them in the running already as favorites, man.
Mm.
That's the Brady factor.
The Brady factor.
I think he'll be there. They'll be there postseason, but everyone
Yeah.
won't write off Rams again. Like they
Nah.
beat the Bucks. They beat.
Rams got to figure out their cap issues too, though. So I don't think they'll have the
Yeah.
same team this. I don't even think they'll have the same coach next year, unless front office do their do their work. And I don't know if they'll because all of like that Super Bowl win, that was a culmination of years of
Just,
like,
building.
getting that
building.
team together, building that team, especially the
Yep.
defense as well.
Yeah.
But
But I think
Like-
the coach was saying. Oh no, Aaron Donald was saying if the coach
Yeah.
is not there, then he's not going to be there. So
Yeah.
that'll be interesting.
Aaron Donald's just on a league of his own, man. Far out.
That guy's probably the only defensive tackle I've seen with abs.
Bro, oh man.
Because most guys are just massive. Those DTs,
Yeah.
those guys on
Yeah,
the line, but
yeah.
that guy's like just got biceps on triceps.
Bro, look at his track record, bro, and he's still young as well. He's still in his 20s, man, and he's got like that's already like Hall of Fame pedigree in my eyes, man.
Yeah.
But all power to Brady.
Yeah.
We wish him
Back
all the
to
best
Brady.
this season. Man, are you back on the Bucks wagon?
Definitely. Far out. I was, had a problem earlier on when he was retired. I didn't know who to follow. So, he's back, baby.
All the best for that. All the best for that. And Mossa, you are on Seahawks. Oh, sorry, I mean Colts. Shots. Oh,
A lot of people don't know here. Sorry, Chad, and us as well. Some of my family grew up in St. Louis Rams, but they moved to LA. So a part of me is LA Rams fan, but I didn't like to jump on that wagon. It looks like you're gonna laugh there. I mean, what's wrong?
Oh no, nothing.
That's there's a story for another time.
all right. Anyway, this is not Sports Center, so let's. We've got rugby, Spain. Surprisingly, they have qualified for the Rugby World Cup for 2023.
I didn't even know Spain had a squad. Like straight up, I didn't even know they had a rugby team.
For Spain, just a shout out to everyone that's listening. I had a mate that played for them.
Oh, mean.
But sadly passed away earlier this year.
Damn.
It was on after a Spain game. Something happened, an incident afterwards. He's from Auckland. Good guy, great guy. Yeah. But yeah, he played for Spain that day, and something happened. So shout out to Spain. I hope they do. They do their country proud.
Probably
small
will, man.
country, yeah.
It is
Big
a
heart.
massive football, like soccer country, but I'm sure there's some fans behind the rugby as well.
Yeah,
Just a comment here from David as well. RIP to those Okawa. I'm assuming that's the guy you were talking about. Manu?
yeah. King Kawa, yeah, he's the man. He's humble.
Damn,
humble
sorry,
as
bro.
a-
What an achievement though, way.
yeah,
Yeah. That's what I was saying. Like me, and like you, to be able to represent your country, that's the pinnacle of football, I guess. Like representing the football.
yeah, man. Hard work in another country must be hard, man.
When is the World Cup?
Next
Is that
year,
next
bro.
year? In England? No, sorry, France. In Europe?
I think it's in the Philippines.
It's on Earth somewhere. It's on Earth.
Hey, I don't want to hear you say Philippines because Adam gets angry. You know, you already know what he gets pissed off, man.
Hey, nah, we're over there.
Philippines.
Philippines.
Hey, you're not over that word.
Philippines.
Hey. Nah.
No, all good. That's us.
Yeah, we'll move on to some results from the weekend, from the sport that
man.
we had,
Yo.
that we can play. We'll start off with actually some results from last night. Actually, just some refreshers from the Super Aupiki. Here it is. Here.
Okay, so the results from the Super Rugby LPK Hurricanes Poa. Hopefully I said that right. Was the Blues woman? 29-21. Did not watch that. All the.
I actually think that was the other way around.
Was it? Bro, you called me, bro.
Who's helped
Which
produce
school did you go to?
I wouldn't say Kens. I wouldn't say Kens. Sorry, guys. Chiefs.
Nah, look, it's the score on the
Matatu.
it's the score on the thing.
I blame the guy who created the saying.
Is he the
He's
guy
not
that's not
on,
here
but-
tonight? He's not.
Yeah.
Come on, Tessa.
I'll message him privately now.
So you got who's that? Hurricanes, Poa and Chiefs Manawa.
Yeah, Chiefs Manawa,
29-8. Yeah.
Yeah.
How'd they
That
get?
was-
I get it.
yeah.
Now, I get it.
So that was a good game. Surprisingly, the Poa they were actually really good straight out the blocks. You would have thought that after a couple of weeks off because of like COVID restrictions and that, but they did really well. They brought the energy, and they did their very best to disrupt the Manawa, and they did a good job too, especially at the breakdown. I didn't watch all of it, but all of the game, unfortunately. But from what I did see, and from what I was looking at in terms of the highlights and stuff. So last week, the Manawa they just beat Matatu by 2 points. Matatu scored in the last minute, but that was off the back of some solid defense from the Manawa. But if you thought that last week's defensive display was mean, like this week's one, yesterday's game, was even better. They did really well, and I was like really like blown away. But that just shows the caliber of the players that they have in that Manoa team, taking nothing
Yeah.
away from the Poa. But you had the likes of Portia Woodman, Lizalda, Ruby Tui, all just carving up, and a lot of them have sevens background, and because of that, they know how to work around and in the ruck as well, which makes for like extra forwards and brings that
Yeah.
extra grunt too. That's that's what I got from that game anyway. And I know straight after was the Blues woman
Yeah.
beating the Matatu 21-10. Any
Yeah,
thoughts? Any thoughts,
they-
boys?
I watched the highlights of the Blues women's team, and man, they are on, man. Shout out to the sis Mele Hufanga, man. You are a beast, girl. Far out, all these steps, the speed, man.
I really
Your
like
highlight
that.
reel.
Yeah, bro, I really like that last try. That try that Hufanga scored. I liked it because it was off the back of an offload from Eldora Itunu,
Yeah.
who is her propping partner. And so
Yeah.
that was a good 1-2 punch, man. I think, bro, the props are carving up in this game. I'm really impressed with the front row, because even in Manoa's
Yeah.
the Manoa Power game, what's her name? Tanya, the tight head prop for Manoa, she was killing it in the scrums, man.
Far out. And I'm hoping, like, after the Super Rugby, it's going to make our women's rugby stronger. Because I know last year they weren't that great, but they were giving it their best. Hopefully, make our New Zealand rugby great again.
That'll grow the women's game as well, eh? Just
Yeah.
little
Definitely.
like girls watching women play, that'll just grow, like help them with their confidence and all of that
Yeah.
stuff, man. Next week's game of the round is the Manoa versus the Blues women's team. It's a
Ooh.
final without actually being the final. So
Yeah.
pretty much whoever wins that game wins the comp. So the Blues women could win it. If they win the game, they win the title.
That's only.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Because
Yes.
of that, the updated format, eh?
It's
what's
like
that
they
again,
play
sorry?
one
They
round.
just
eh,
play
sort of
once.
thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and it's just whoever is the leader at the end of that is the winner. Sort of like 2020 Crusaders winning,
Yeah.
based on points. Yeah,
Yeah. When Blue should have won. Nah.
they
Oh, hey.
nah, they
Can't say
saved
that
it
too
for
loud.
they saved it for 2021.
The next one. Yeah.
Yeah.
And saying that
they-
with our last thing with our picky, I think that they are extending. Has been confirmed they're extending the comp to another couple more teams.
Yo, me.
You know, opportunity for
Have they
our
confirmed that
female-
for next year? You said.
Yeah.
Or
I said it.
me.
So good on them. They deserve it. Eh?
See a comment here from CJ. What's goody, Usos? What's up, CJ? What's goody, lad?
Hey, what's good? Us? Thanks for tuning in. This guy's in Wellington at the moment. He's there for work. He's one of our long-time listeners, long-time viewers. So what's up, Us, and what's up to Alenzo and also Diaco, who is with him at the moment too.
Oh,
nice.
good old Diaco.
Diaco
Sounds
is
Things are well.
actually one of the best players for what is it? What is that? Flag football.
Flag
Football
football?
down. Yeah, the flag football scene down in Wellington.
Oh
It's
wow!
carving up. Yeah, I think it's that that tag background from up here that's helped him on his way, man. So
Yeah.
yo,
Nice.
shout outs to Wellington flag football.
Yeah. We are open for sponsors. And, so on to our next our super rugby results. that up here for the boys.
Look at that.
Oh.
Look at that.
Wow.
I'm looking at that indeed.
Wow. Man, how good. How good. So I'll start first. Blues Highlanders.
Oh man,
Um,
obviously.
Yeah, man. Happy to do
Stink. Nah.
that.
Hey, quiet down there, please. Quiet down there.
Hey, both of you's quiet. Both of you's quiet down there.
Hey. Just a New Zealand
Nah,
team,
carry on.
only, please.
Carry on,
okay.
Noose. Carry on, bro.
Yeah,
How'd you
now
go, man?
Blues Highlanders, good game, good first half. All right, could have been anybody's game. Both teams definitely showed up to play. I guess for the Blues side, a lot of kick tennis. I saw I was watching. All right, didn't really need to kick the ball, but no, good game from the Blues. Onwards and upwards. Hopefully, we get our boys back. Just before that, we had a quick change due to a couple of COVID infected players, so we had a last minute change of our lineup. So
You change your undies.
yeah, quickly
Hey,
adapted to that. Eh?
Sorry, man. Mana, did you come from behind? Because I think I saw, at the half, Highlanders were up.
Yeah,
by
it was.
5-6 points. They
I think
were.
it was 14 something. Yeah,
I was too busy being angry.
half time. Where the hell are we missing? But now over to
Game of the
postpone.
round.
Yeah, game of the round.
Game of the round.
Nah. Okay, game of the round. Sailors Chiefs. What a game that was, man.
Shame,
I
Sailors.
was.
Shame.
Yeah, I was.
Nah,
I was
Shame.
I was hoping it would be a close game, and it was closer than I expected. A lot of standouts in that game for me. I thought off the back of that disappointment against the Blues, Bryn Gatlin really stood up. I was impressed with his direct running. I reckon it's that made a world of difference compared to the last couple of games with Josh Ioane at 10. Not taking anything away from Josh Ioane, but yeah, I thought Gatlin was good. He directed the team around well, and because of that, we were able to, to do well. Where am I going? Oh, Richie Moonga as well. That was his first game back, first game starting. He was good without being great, I reckon. Always challenging the line, man, and always spotting gaps, and sometimes yeah. So
X Factor.
man, he really was, and good game. But we won't mention that Big Don't Argue that he got from Peter Gus Sowakula. We would have put footage of it, but we didn't want our video getting blocked after.
Oh, man.
Bro, the Chiefs forward pack, they really stood up when they counted. Sam Kane, Sowakula, as I mentioned, really
Sam
carved up,
Kane.
and yeah, because of that, it had an impact on the rest of the Chiefs forwards digging in, especially that last 15 when we were camped at the Sailors line, bro, just under pressure. They knew they needed to hold on to their ball, and they did most of the time. You're gonna spit it out? You want to swallow it?
Is that a grizzly bear? Sorry, guys. Sorry.
Oh my gosh!
Oh,
So they didn't even do that. That's why the mute thing was there, man.
Sorry, man. The nose is pressured.
Anyways, boys.
Sorry to
Back to the show, eh?
bro. I'm done, bro. Boss, talk about your game, bro. I'm done.
Oh man, nothing to talk about. We all know the Rebels are at bottom of the barrel at the Oz conference. So good win. Moving on. Got Reds next week, and top of the table.
That's a
Nah,
double header, eh?
Yeah,
That's the same.
Rebels. I knew we were gonna win. Not not like that, but I knew we were gonna win convincingly because Rebels were just bad, man. We let in a few tries, but they obviously need they need some players to help out Tamua and like all these other guys because these guys are just trying to rack up as much points as they can. They're just staring at the bottom of the table. I think they're at the bottom. Besides the postponed games, I think. I don't know. But in terms of games, I reckon next week we got the Reds.
Yeah,
So
yeah. That's a double header, as in the Super Rugby Women's teams will be playing first, I think.
okay. Oh, and that game Reds in I think the draw. I just caught the highlights. I think a couple of days ago. But I think they were on their way to winning that, but then Reds just
Yeah,
got the winning try in the last a minute or two.
yeah.
And I was
Last
a bit
minute.
pissed. I was like,
I was
angry
watching it.
too.
I was watching it next to a couple of my Fijian mates on Saturday night, and I was happy that the Reds are winning. And they looked at me like they're going to kill me. Yeah. So,
Not much to talk about the Brumbies, so I'm happy.
so
We just need to play the NZ teams now so we can see where we're at. Like really, really at. Like to be honest.
Yeah, let's see where you're really at. Jonas, those have you guys watched the Super Rugby games of that's the alternative commentary channel A?
must be. Yeah, no, I
Yeah.
haven't.
Is that the one with Lee Hart on it? I think it might be.
Lee Hud, is that guy, the baldy guy? That guy?
Yeah, that guy. Yeah.
Yeah,
I think it's. I haven't watched. I remember maybe vaguely remember maybe watching it last year, but I don't think they have the ACC commentary on VIP box. So,
or at the bar.
or at the bar. At the bar, they have commentary off.
The VIP box.
Shout out to our sponsors, VIP box. Any more scores on that, or any standout players for that round for Super Rugby?
Just for the Brumby side, I think it was just Rob Valentini for me. That guy just continues to be me.
He had another good game, bro. Like solid consistency, man.
But Harris, number 8 for Reds, he's mean as well. So that battle for the green and gold jumper is going to be a bit tough.
Yeah, I guess it's pretty good to see that in the Australian region, the style of rugby and the standard of rugby is lifting. So,
like I said, we'll see when we come over here and we play. Then it was like last year, I think. We're all coming in.
Only one
came
game.
over here. Then we won game. We only won once, and then we got pumped like for the rest. So I was like, oh man.
Well, that was just a pretend comp anyway. So.
Oh yeah. So you didn't really win. Hey, mana.
No. We won.
The good old asterisk.
The COVID title. Nice boys. We'll head over to some other results from another sport that we love. Start off with the women's team.
Yo. I think we need to talk to our producer with these.
Are these the correct scores before we read them out? Or?
Yeah, these.
So who played the Titans? Is it Owls or Eels?
It's Owls. It's this new team you haven't heard of yet.
Listen. Our producer's just disgusting right now. He's not here, and he does this. He conned me in the first announcement, and now he's doing this. So I'm just gonna.
I think it was the not even else.
Not even else.
Hey, when you
come on.
Dragons 18, Broncos 22, Titans 14, the L's, Parramatta L's.
But that was a good game too. That was the Eels' first Eels' first game at their home stadium, and they also banged out a solid win as well. for me, I think the player of the game for that one was shout outs to Tiana Penitani. Set up 2 tries and she had a hand in the third. So and the forwards really they did really mean as well, I thought. Yeah. What about you guys?
Penny Simani, hey, Penny Simani.
Penny some money.
Shout out Penny
Penny
Simani.
Simani.
Nah. We only watched the
to be honest,
highlights
I
of
didn't
both
really-
games.
Yeah, I didn't really catch both games. Like only
Yeah.
when I jumped on our chat, and then we brought up Penny Simani, and that was it.
That Broncos and the Broncos, was it Broncos and Dragons?
Yeah. Yep.
There was a couple of tries scored in that game too, eh?
Some good tries too.
Okay.
Like real decent
Yeah,
tries.
A couple of good tries from the forwards as well. The Knights play Titans over Knights play as well.
Women's.
Or was it the Elves?
The Elves.
The Elves.
But no, not too sure.
I think they did. I can't remember who they played, but
Roosters.
the
The Roosters.
Oh yeah, Roosters. That's right. Yeah, Roosters.
Yeah.
That's right. What is it? They lost against the Roosters, but one of Otada's own. We were talking about her last week or 2 weeks ago. Nita Nuasala. She scored a solid try. Just barged over the line on the left of the goalpost, I think it was. Got a comment, Moss?
Graham Jackson, the best graphics brothers, and he just laughed at us. Thank you, thank you, Graham. We'll pass that on to our producer.
Hey, not all.
Who's been conning us this whole night?
Not all of us did the greatest in English with Miss Gulnaz, with Zabina, but we're all trying, you know.
Some of us that turned up.
Yeah, Graham, man. Yeah, Graham. Isn't the women's the Roosters and Parramatta they're stacked for the New South Wales ladies?
They are,
Yeah.
Parramatta,
Yeah.
eh? And that's why
Yeah,
they're
and there's-
pumping teams
yeah.
like for the women's side.
They got a
Not
couple
pumping,
of
but they're like beating them like
convincingly, yeah.
Yeah.
They're like New South
There are,
Wales.
and they do have a couple of the Australian like sevens reps as well, like in their teams too. So
Mm.
And obviously, Queensland is like I can see the number 6. I think it was a halfback with a 5'8" for Broncos. I forgot her name. She's like the half of the Maroons ladies.
Oh,
I don't know. I forgot.
don't care about the Maroons, eh? Hey,
all right,
that's
then.
another topic.
we'll see.
Move on to our manly men. Couple of results here. Let's start off with the top left. Panthers and Seagulls. Your guys' thoughts?
Good test without Cleary.
Yeah, they look good, man. To be honest, without Cleary, even though
Yeah.
Sean O'Sullivan was covering, like it's like he hasn't played. He just slotted in there perfectly for Nathan. I know he's not Cleary, but it's like he was a perfect replacement.
To put that scoreline against the Seagulls without Cleary, I think that's a bit of a statement. I know it's the first round, but man, Panthers are
and that was what Manly's perfect team. No one out, everyone in.
close to it.
Yeah, close to it. I thought
okay.
I thought the Panthers forwards suffocated Manly.
Hardy.
Like
As
on
they do,
defense,
eh?
especially. Yeah. It wasn't that, and also I thought that it wasn't that Turbo didn't fire, because we saw what he did that try end of the first half. It's not that he didn't fire; it's just that I got to hear that he couldn't fire. They had his number. I think they had his number from beginning to end. So they watched a lot of tape and all of that stuff. So good win. Yao, he played mean.
Yeah.
I don't. Got a comment here on Graham. Stuff Sullivan didn't play like that for the Warriors.
Everyone that
Well-
leaves the Warriors, they play.
Yeah, man. Like, they're gone to better system, Graham. Where they can work off like Dalian players.
When the Warrior, when you have as many halves in the team as there are captains for the West Tigers, not everyone's going to shine. So
Nah, yeah, I thought Bamford did well.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Sea Eagles just look lost. That whole Jake Javoyevich first receiver backdoor thing is probably everyone's probably Bamford's already locked onto that, so they look lost.
Nice. We'll head down to the Raiders and the Sharks. You guys get a whiff of that game?
yeah, that was a good game.
I was watching that game
Yeah.
because we all have our tips in our chat. So Nico Hines shined a bit, but you can just see he has his flaws. He's not a natural middle player, but he's learning.
Yeah.
Even that ball he gave on one of the set plays, that was a mean ball. I think it was whoever was the center he gave set up a try, but they just lost. Their coach is not even there yet because he's got COVID. But Raiders did enough, I guess. Jack Whiten, again, like that guy was steadying the ship. And what's his name? The hooker. He's out again, man. I think it's the ACL again.
Josh Hodgson, yeah,
Yeah, it looks
out
like he's gonna.
a couple months, I think.
He's like he's
You
gonna
reckon
be
he'll
on the
he'll
sidelines
retire?
for a bit.
Nah, he signed for the Tigers next year.
Yeah, he signed for the Tigers next year. But
So if he finishes, he'll have to medically retire. Is that right?
Yeah.
he was
I
on the
thought
sidelines for a bit last year too.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
was, man. Yeah. Tapine, he stood up on Friday.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah. And Hudson Young as well.
Not Dominic Young, eh?
Not Dominic Young, I know.
Sorry, boys.
Like Hudson Young, he got into trouble in his first couple games. I think he had a couple of bans just because of silly stuff he was doing. But he's managed to keep that out. Round one, and towards the back end of last season. And yeah, I think he's got a lot of potential. And we saw some of that too with that play he set up, that play he was involved in that last try to win it.
Yeah. Nice.
Just man, Raiders just.
Other Friday game, yo.
Yeah.
Broncos
and
over the Rabbits.
That looks like a real close score, eh? Yeah, that 11-4.
Tipped the Rabbits on this one, and I was just.
Wow.
Was do you guys reckon Albert Kelly was offside or onside?
Right. He was just
All I know
offside.
is
He
Like
was
Kanye
offside.
West.
do or die, eh? Do or die.
like Kanye West said in his speech at the awards, I guess we'll never know.
Hey, Broncos 11-4.
Payne Haas.
Payne Haas is a
Man,
monster.
Katie Walker just looks lost without Reynolds. Like he just because he's the number one guy now, and it just looked like he was trying to do too much. Without Latrell there. No, what was his name? The fullback replacement, Taffy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he
was out
out
last
he
minute.
was out. Yeah.
See,
Um,
still getting those messages about Payne Haas not being a top tier front rower, eh? So just because
Yep.
That is foolish. He
we'll see it by a couple. Top three they named Papali'i, Fisher Harris, and Junior Bolo. Just because they monster other teams, eh? And Payne Haas is just more of a Theo Grunting go home sort of thing.
I think Payne Haas can play 80 minutes, man. Like I'm pretty sure he can. If he wanted to, he can play 80. I think he plays 60 like normal, but that guy's he's got an engine on him for a big dude.
He is.
That Cody Walker, that was like deja vu, with that intercept for Albert Kelly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that second intercept that led to a try in as many games. So I don't know if that'll haunt him a bit, but also shout out to Corey Oates, who scored try 99 last week as well. So
Oh, nice.
one more try for him. Then he's in the 100 try club in good company with myself and Mark Tuki. And big Mark Tuki also.
Matsuki.
So
I think one of the upsets of the round, eh?
is this Saturday?
yeah.
I think
Roosters
the
just
upset
losing out
was
to the Knights.
so good it's mentioned twice.
Twice, yeah. Space filler up, you reckon?
Didn't see that as well. Obviously, I tipped the Roosters to win against the Knights, but man, Roosters were all over the place.
Yeah.
Especially Teddy, man. I don't know. Like, yeah, he scored, but not just Teddy. All of them, really. They just looked,
Yeah.
not them, not the Roosters.
Yeah.
What do you reckon?
I backed him to win it. So at the moment,
The comp or this game?
the comp at the moment it's shambles my picks. Oh, yeah.
I reckon they'll come right. They got the players in that, to be honest. But
I think as much as we're talking about like how bad the Roosters played, like we really need to come in, like we really need to highlight how good the Knights were.
Yeah.
They were really good. Clifford steered the team really well. Also Ponga behind him as well in support. Who I thought I watched that game and I thought that Kurt Mann was a beast on defense for a lot of that game.
you playing last man?
Yes,
No, on the house.
I think so. Oh no,
Yeah.
not the house. Oh, wait, what?
last man.
13. Yeah.
You
13.
played last man. Oh, okay.
Yeah, and that was a good game. Surprisingly, I also tipped the Roosters, but we all know that game probably effed up everyone's multis for round one.
Sorry, I lied at the beginning of this game. I actually tipped the Knights. Like I said in our chat, I was odd. And I was backstabbing the app because I wanted to quit. And then the Knights won, and then I was like, this is perfect. this app is the best.
Over to Warriors and Dragons. So they look like an interesting game. I watched the first
Yeah,
half.
man. Unfortunately, as you all know, Terry is not here tonight. He is a massive Dragon supporter. He would have been up in your guys' faces, whoever the Warriors fan who are tuned in today. But shame.
Shame.
This is not your guys' year, all right? Whoever's watching and tuned in from Warriors fans, just comment on what went wrong to your guys' side.
And please
Comment from Graham Jackson next.
He's,
Come on, Graham. Come on.
Okay.
Tell us what happened.
Graham's actually the guy who held up the Let's Go on Warriors sign. So shout outs to Gonham Jackson.
Go ahead, Jackson. Off over to the Tigers in the Storm.
Interesting
was
first half.
Yeah, that was a good first half.
Interesting first half. All those five captains thought that they were bad in the first half. Whoever leading against the Storm.
What's we got?
Coming from Sean Stewart. Also, I love you, but shut up. Oh, man. Thank you, Sean, for tuning in. He's another massive Warriors fan. You know, we had some run-ins when we went to uni. Like, who was the best team out of us? And this guy would not stop. Like, he's a massive supporter. I commend you, Sean, for being a loyal supporter, but you shut up.
Also want to chuck into what's up to the bro Sean, Warriors
What's up,
diehard.
Shawnee?
For as long as we remember him, he's also part of the Solid Trio with AJ and Cozy over at another awesome podcast covering men's mental health, men's everything. It's called it's called the AM Spectrum. So give that a listen on Spotify if you can, when you can. Good episodes. Shopper, Queensland all day.
Just a quick comment here from Jonas. Dragons, March, April Prims. I think so too, Jonas. And quickly from Graham, Tigers won the first half. They celebrated the first try like they won the whole game. I think they had a good first half against Melbourne, but you know, with Melbourne with the cheese going out in the first a minute or two, they're already like debutant Hooker came in, and they looked like all sorts of in trouble in the first half. But then, you know, we know the Storm. You know, they can try and grind out a game, and they done that on the back of Jerome Hughes and their experienced players. But Tigers did well. If it wasn't for Luke Brooks, man, that guy. Yeah, kicks over, man.
Head over to head over to my Titans team and the Eels.
What a game, bro! That was a good game.
Take it away, man. Take it away.
No, let's go to the next game, please. No, no. All in all, good game from the Titans. I knew the Eels were going to be like that, dominant. They've been dominant the last couple of years too. So, coming to play us in freaking treating us like babies, throwing us around. But man, shout out to the young boys in the Titans. What's the name? Campbell at the back there, man. So tiny, but damn, he's fast, eh? He puts his body on the line all the time, man. I see him try to save it.
Cut you in, but what do you think of Patrick Herbert's dropout?
No comment.
No comment. Okay.
No comment. I just got no comment, but I just got a boxing bag every time I watch the Titans game, eh? So,
I know that was a good comment you made in our chat too when he made that drop kick. What is it you said? Herbert is the only Herbert is the PH that you don't like watching. But congrats on Philip Sami as well. Philip Sami. On his new son, Clint Gutherson. With the old Gutherino.
Far up. Man.
It was the interview that Gutho made. He's already circled the next time they play Titans. He said that he was good mates with Sammy, so he said it was good TV. I was like, nah, he's hurt. He's hurt.
Yeah, he's a good sport.
Nice boy. So yeah, that's it. Eh? No other games that matter there.
Oh man,
game of the round, baby. Game of the round.
Game of the round. What an effort.
What a stink game.
What a great game.
Look at that score again.
That just shows how
that is the definition of resilience.
That was it first half
or gutsy one?
Bro, that was an actual game of two halves, man. Like that first half, I thought we were going to come out and get a hiding in the second half, but
bro, that first half was ugly, man. There was like 8-2 penalty count, Simbin, not like errors, and they still couldn't do anything.
We've got a comment here.
Yes.
David, battle of the wooden spooners. All right. So, well, David, give me a hell yeah if your team won this weekend. Oh, sorry, David.
Oh, it's unfortunate because David follows the Warriors and the Tigers, and both teams lost. So
just have one team, man. Throw both the Cowboys and Doggies teams in the bin from Charlie, man. Come on, man. Come on. Yeah, like I said, first half was Uggs. Second half we scored, and it was just grind fest to the rest of the game. Even it was like the last 20 minutes was pouring down. We grinded out, and Cowboys just like, bro, they look lost, man. I don't know what they're doing with Tamalolo because he looks like a prop that's 15 minutes on, 30 minutes off. Don't know what Todd Beaton's doing, man. Yeah. Release him, man. Let's buy him. We got money.
We were lucky to get away with that as well, man. Hammer scored that try. We thought he scored. So they chucked the bomb up. Townsend chucked the bomb up. Cohen Hess banged it back, and the Hammer got it. But really thankful that the refs caught it back after the video refs reviewed it, and they saw he was offside and inside 10 meters for that play. But that just shows how hard and how good the Bulldogs are this season.
Wow, for those
man, honestly, man, Ben Cummins, I do
not
like that dude, man. That ref, Ben Cummins.
Can we just take a survey? can we just put your hand up if your team's in the top 8 this week? Oh, sorry, Uzo.
Oh, mate, hey. Before
Sorry,
you guys
Uzo.
off-season signings, you guys should be number 1. But no, you just scored
No,
one
man.
try.
Come on. We're gelling, man. We got more signings coming next year.
Oh,
We got more gelling to do. All
that
right.
sounds like the
He's already
Warriors.
spent $2 million on 2 forwards, so these are fine.
That's 2 quality forwards.
Nah, yeah. Well, yeah,
nice
we're
boys.
happy we won.
Round 1A. What's they saying? You don't win championships first round.
You need to tell the Dragons that, mate. You don't win premierships in July. Good game, good matchups this week. Shall I quickly go through it, bro?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, tomorrow night, Storm Rabbits, Storm without Welsh, Jennings, Brandon Smith. The first 2 I mentioned out for the season. Smith, a couple weeks. Rabbitohs. Friday, we've got Dragons, Panthers, Roosters, and Manly as well. Saturday, Titans will be up against the Warriors, against the Waz, and also Sharks against the Eels. Third game for Saturday is the Cowboys versus the Raiders, which will be another home game for the Cowboys. So that'll be interesting to see how they get on after last week's loss. Sunday, moving on to Sunday, Battle of the Wooden Spooners, Knights and West Tigers. And another game of the round, the Sunday special, the Bulldogs in the top 8 against the Broncos.
Come on, doggies. Come on.
You guys would have saw anyone watching or listening. You guys would have saw our first round Latched team of the week.
Yes.
We totally forgot about that, so we don't have have it to put up on the screen. But check on our Instagram and our Facebook page. Have a look at it. If you agree, cool. If not, too bad.
Nice boys. So we're gonna hand it back over to you, Brands. We're just gonna introduce one of our last segments we love to do. Is mention a sport that we're not used to, or a weird sport. That's something new to us, anyway.
Yes.
So we hand it over to you.
Yeah. So growing up, sleepovers or just the usual evenings with the siblings and cousins when you're making your bed and you just want to, throw a pillow here and there. Well, some smart minds got together and have created the Pillow Fight Championship. So what happens there is you are in an actual ring and you have a pillow in hand and you are fighting your opponent with said pillow. With that, it is 3 rounds, 3 90-second rounds. The fighter must hit the other fighter with the pillow in the head to score a point. There are only points for the head, no points for shots to the legs and or the body. However, the fighter is able to score a leg takedown, and if so, that will result in 3 points if the opponent falls because of the pillow strike. There is a lot of rules for a pillow fight, but they are they are getting a lot of revenue in with their championship. We've got some footage here. Mine is going to jam for us just to show you how.
Yeah, sorry, Brent, cutting you off.
Oh no, all good. Just to show you how intense that it actually is.
Yeah, sweet. Here it goes.
Oh! 360. Oh.
That is intense.
That's
Does that
pretty.
say PFC Championship on their t-shirts?
Yeah. They look pretty good, There's some skill to it, you can see.
Not
Right.
yeah, not they're not just trying to
Yeah.
they're not just trying to just whack some of the pillow. There's looks a lot of technique, a lot of strategy involved.
A lot of rocks I see in the pillows. A lot of rocks. I think
I think the comment if you guys are out there watching, comment if you want us to have a PFC the next time we all meet up live.
That sort of reminds me of our camp we had in year 13 when
man,
we had to spar each other with the pillows.
with the pillows.
Shout outs to Katu who rocked me with a nice uppercut and had me think for a bit with one of those pillows. But imagine doing that with my for money. Woohoo! And that is a sport that we don't know about or don't care about, but we just brought up because it's interesting. And I've forgotten the name of the segment.
Thank you, Tal.
Okay, just a comment
this?
here from
Siwa.
Siwa. Have you guys seen the sport Hadith? Hedis. I want to see Brands and Mossa. No, we haven't seen that sport, so we don't know what sport that is. Siwa, you want to comment on what, you want to dissect what sport that is? Thank you for your comment. I don't think me and Brands will ever go and do that.
Shout out
Hope
to
you're well, brother.
Siwa tuning in from the from Brisbane or the Gold Coast one. Yeah, Brisbane.
Yeah.
Bang.
Yeah. Oh, nice. Well, shout out to our viewers, all couple of million. We love you for tuning in.
Nah, hard out, man. Always tuning in, like always showing love and support to the podcast. And yeah, thanks, boys. Even though your team's lost. Latched Podcast Pillow Fight Night. Okay. Thank you, Jonas. I'll ref. And because he's not here and he did some errors, it will be our producer versus Brand and Anem. It's 2v1.
It's me and Brand versus Jonas.
Bro, we'll be sleeping with one pillow punch from Metals. I've been on the receiving ends of some of Jonas's punches with a boxing glove during sparring, and wake up with a sore head.
So
Anyway, before we finish, shout outs to our sponsors again. Our sponsors of the Latched Podcast, Crucial Flooring. Thanks to Loves and his team. And also Maddie McFarlane for sponsoring us also. Thank you, boys. We really appreciate the support. Not only from you guys, but also for our viewers and our listeners as well.
Shout out to the sponsors again. Shop boys, continue to support even the viewers. I don't know, as many as there is tuning in, showing love on all our pages.
There's 3 tonight.
3? Oh, you 3. Yeah, thank you. I'm still sticking by.
Our partners and wives.
thanks, friends and family. We catch you guys next week, eh? Much love.
Yeah, take care, everybody, and hope you guys sporting teams do well. Yeah. Oh, footy's back on as well, eh? Footy season starting, like local footy.
Oh yeah. 2 weeks time.
Yo.
Was that
Shout out to
legal or
everyone.
union? Union. All right. There's everyone. Hope your team lose.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Shout outs to rest in peace to Reza Ramon, Scott Hall, who tragically passed away yesterday. That's why I've got him on my wallpaper tonight, just to pay homage to someone we watched as a kid. He was the cool guy, the OG bad guy who was actually the OG good guy. So, yeah, man, sweet. Take care, everybody.
Later.
Thanks for coming.
Thanks,
Thank you.
Yeah. See you.